uses olive oil, and he does all this really cool stuff. And they fed me dinner and had big fun. And I sneak back to my hotel, and everyone in the lobby, the staff, they go, "Excuse me, you know her?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, the movies." I'm like, "Oh my God, she came in our hotel. Who are you?" I'm a manager. Back to my room, and in the morning I meet the tour guide, Reza. "Hello, Mr. Henry." His English is awful, and so I say to Hamid, I go, "He's a professional tour guide." He goes, "No, he's not. His father's a big government guy, and they just gave him a fake job. His English sucks. That's why I'm going to go with you to the museum. I'll explain it to you. Let him explain it, but I'll tell you the real stuff because and his English is painful to get through, just because you're helping him explain something to you." For many years, there was a Shah. This was his castle, his temple, his mirrored room. Yes, mirrored room. He liked to have the room full of mirrors. Yes, full of mirrors, like the Hendrix song. Who? Never mind. I'm like, "Hamid, help me! My brain wants to leave." And so, you see one palace of the Shah, you've seen them all. They're incredibly boring. So by 1 p.m., I said, "Gee, Reza, I'm really tired." Which Hamid said, "Just say you're tired, go back to your room, you can shake them off and go do whatever you want." And so I'd get rid of Hamid by around 1 in the afternoon, and I would strike out on my own and walk all over Tehran. I want to see Tehran, I want to meet Iranians, and I want to just go here and there. And Hamid would come with me, and we'd converse in English. And people would stop us. "Excuse me, sir, you're speaking English?" I said, "Yes, sir." "You are from England?" I said, "No, I'm from America." Pause. I go, "Yeah." And they're like, "I am impressed. You have balls." I know. And they always said the same thing. I have been to San Francisco. San Francisco's great. I go, "Tehran is great." Shaking hands, making friends, spreading good vibes. And so people were fantastic to me. And so at night, I'd call another number. I'd call Shireen's sister, Modocht. And I go to Modocht's house, and I sit down, and there's a table full of people, because Shireen's friend is in town, so everyone comes around. And I'm eating Persian caviar. Boy, that's good. Because I have this thing, if food is free, I'll eat cat liver if it's free, because I'm just cheap. I'll eat pureed rat. Fuck it. But the caviar was actually good, and I don't have a real educated palate, but I liked it. And so I had this table full of people all around me, and they're speaking English for my benefit. And I said, "Can I ask you some really stupid questions without offending you?" And they said, "Yeah, go ahead." I said, "What do you think about America?" And they all started talking at once, arms gesticulating wildly. And they said, "Henry, we love America. We've all been to America. New York rocks. We want to be like America. We used to be like America before the Shah was deposed. And don't kill us." And so then I see that, we can talk. I said, "So what's up with your boy, Mahmoud Ahmadinejad?" And they went, oh, no, don't you start. Don't do that. What's up with your boy shit with us, with our guy? What's up with your boy? I went, touche, okay. We got it. I said, "How did he get elected? None of you voted for him." They're like, "Hell no." I said, Are your elections corrupt?" They went, "How are yours?" Okay, you got me. And I said, "So what the fuck?" They go, "We look at the news and we look at you and we go, what the fuck too?" I go, "So you didn't vote for him?" They go, "No." I go, "Then what's his appeal?" And they go, "He's a redneck." I said, "You have Iranian rednecks?" They go, "This is the only big city in the whole country. The rest of the people are from Arkansas, Iraq." And he's like that. So that's, I went, "Oh, I seen that kind of homespun kind of, he's one of us, he can't talk good." I go, "That's what Mahmoud's like?" They went, "Yeah." And so the women all gathered around me, and one of them said, "Henry, do you know Oprah Winfrey?" And that was my reaction. I went, let's see. Television, 3 in the afternoon. No. I don't need a TV talk show host to give me my literary tips. At 3 in the afternoon, I'm inventing something. There's no way I'm watching TV. "We watch her every day." "You get Oprah Winfrey here?" "Yes, of course. It's the law." watch Oprah. And, you know, I love getting schooled. And these women said, Henry, you may laugh at Oprah. And I don't. I think she's probably a wonderful person. But I said, I don't watch. It's not my kind of TV. I don't menstruate. I have no interest there. There's nothing for me there. You know, it's like, you know, those cosmopolitan magazines, like, you know, girls, you can make a man have sex with you. They always have these beautiful women on the cover. Are you lonely and can't get a date? That chick can't get a date? Please. She can put herself in a block of cement. A man will smell it through the cement. There's a woman in there. He'll chew through it with his cock to get to it. Like, how to have more orgasms. You have enough already, I say. So anyway, Oprah, sorry. I said, well, what's the appeal of Oprah? And these women said, Henry, we're all smart women. We go this far in Iran, and that's it for us. We see Oprah, a woman of color. She does what she wants. She realizes her potential, and she goes forward. That's what we want. We want to reinvent this country. We want to have power. We want to do what Oprah does. If you ever meet her, you tell her that she has fans in Iran. And now I'm a fan of Oprah, because she gives these women, these are all very educated, really happening adult women, and they watch her every day for the inspiration. I said, damn, I've never met her, but the world's a small place. If I ever meet her, I'm going to just tell her what you all told me. That's really cool. And I told this story, I'm going to name drop and brag. I got that TV show, you know. Oh, you know what? I have a TV show once a week in this country. And I get crazy letters from you Swedes. I get the bestest letters from you all. Like, over the weekend, you watch the show. Dear Henry, saw your show. I didn't think there was Americans like you. We thought you were all stupid. You're only kind of stupid. I'll watch next week. So thank you. So in any case, I was telling this story the other day to Russell Simmons, who I just interviewed, and he knows Oprah. I said, the women of Iran love Oprah. And he goes, I'm going to tell her that. I said, please do. And so every single night I would be with a different household full of men and women, and I'd ask them all these questions, and I would ask them, well, what do you think about Iraq? And they said, we fought them for 8 years. All of our friends are dead. I go, well, you like war? Like war? We like kids. We like families. We don't like death. We don't want to fight you. We don't want to fight Iraq. We don't want to fight anybody, man. We just want schools and clean water and, like, you know, fun, iPods, shit like that. I'm like, oh, you remind me of people where I come from. Yeah. And so it was an amazing week of museums in the morning. I'd rather go to Persepolis or Esfahan and see the real thing rather than a little mini version of the museum. And maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get back there. But at night, I had these wonderful meals with these fantastic people. And so the last night, I went back to the actress's home again, and I was hanging out with her son, who's 20, very intelligent, and rabidly curious about music. He goes, we get nothing here. We have our own underground scene. We swap files. We've got hardcore bands. We have raves. We do all kinds of shit, but we have to do it on the super down low. And it makes any American underground scene seem laughable. I keep my Marilyn Manson CD under my pillows and my mom won't see it. It's nothing like that. It's like, if you're caught with rock and roll, you've got to fill out a lot of paperwork. So I go, what do you guys do for music? They go, we get it off the internet. We swap files. We're sneaky. We do it at night. We meet underground. I'm like, yeah, that's so badass. Then I came up with this idea. His name is Nariman. I said, Nariman, I got this killer idea. What if I buy, he's got a Macintosh computer. I go, what if I buy a 100 gigabyte hard drive and I fill it with like 30,000 songs and I get it back to Iran? Can you make CDs for people? He goes, yeah. I go, you're going to make CDs of all kinds of music for all your friends. They're going to make copies and make copies and make copies. And you're going to infect Iran with the Ramones. You are going to bring the Ramones to Iran. You're going to bring the P-Funk to Iran. You're going to bring Al Green to Iran. He's like, I can do this. So I bought the hard drive. I put 12,000 songs on that thing and kind of ran out of gas. I gave it to my engineer at the radio show. He's younger than me, so he's into what all the kids are listening to. And he's got great taste in music. I don't know what the hell these bands are about, but he listens to them. I said, it's your turn. You take the hard drive and you put 10,000 songs on. He's like, cool. we're going to have the hard drive go on tour to other people's houses, and they're going to add to it. By the time we get up to 100 gigabytes, this kid's going to have enough music to start a revolution. And later in the summer, we're going to send it to Iran and hope for the best. So, there's that.